Hey there guys, it's Yvette with Fun Easy Crafts Crochet Creations, and today is Sunday, July 28th. This will be the second video that I upload today, and it is just to make up for Saturday's recording and tutorial. This is what I will be sharing with you how to make this cute, adorable Christmas wreath ornament. Let's crochet. Let's have some fun. You will need is a green yarn. Now you choose whatever color of green you would like, or any other color, doesn't matter. I love this sage green, but this is kind of like a, I don't know, a forest green, I guess. It's a very dark green. So this is the green that I used for this wreath. I don't have any red yarn with the little, you know, that little shimmery stuff on there, but you can use just solid red yarn to finish your little wreath, or again, you can use whatever color you choose. So for this, I'm going to use probably the lighter green, so that way you can, you know, you can see the work as I crochet. It might be easier for you guys. So let's use this green. But if you choose this green to make your ornament, go right ahead. Okay, so I'm going to be using the G hook. So to start off, we're going to chain 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to join to form a circle. So what I do is I join into this last chain here. Just join it, making sure that this loose end is kind of like on the opposite side of the hook, and then I just bring it in with a slip stitch. And then here, guys, we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and I'm going to try to secure this loose end here in the back of the little ring as I crochet, so it's going to be hidden, you know, with the stitches. Okay, so inside this ring we are going to make 18 double crochets. So if you know how to make a double crochet, again, it's yarn over, you go into the ring, you pull up, and you make your double, and you just kind of, you know, just kind of help secure it there and fix it where it needs to be. So here is 2, pull up a little bit. I like to pull up just to see if I can get all the little loops kind of like at the same height. So that's 2. Go back into that ring. That's 3. Go back into that ring, pull up. That's 4. Go back into that ring and make 5. It looks like it's out of focus. Sorry about that, guys. Yarn over the hook and go back into that ring, and let's make our 6 double. Pull up a little bit. And there we go. 6. 1 more, and 7. And I want you to continue making the double crochets until you have 18 inside the ring, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay guys, so I have reached the end, and I did count to make sure that I have 18 double crochets in this little ring. So what I do is I just kind of face the stitches towards me, and you can see at the top they're little V's, and I count by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, and this was just a chain 3 that we made at the beginning, so this will not count. So this will be the first double crochet we made. To finish this round, we're going to insert our hook into that first double crochet stitch we made. Pull your yarn, and then we're going to make a slip stitch right here, just like that. So here we're going to chain up 3 again, We're going to yarn over the hook, and the same stitch where we joined, which would be the first, this was the stitch that we joined, okay? We're going to go into that back loop right there, and we're going to make a double crochet. If you're new to crocheting and you're still kind of get lost, you know, when you're making rounds and rows, I suggest you use a stitch marker. Well, you can purchase a little kit like this on Temu. Since we're using this beautiful little green, I'm gonna use red. Just gonna stitch it just to remind me that this is the very first one I made for this second round. Okay, yarn over your hook, go into the back loop and make another double crochet. Okay, so we're going to continue in every stitch around, but we're going to go into the back loop. This is the little V, this is the stitch. We're going to go into the back loop, and we're going to make 2 double crochets in that back loop in each stitch around. So that was 1. Yarn over the hook, go back into that back loop and make another double crochet. Yarn over the hook and continue making your 2 doubles. Continue making your 2 double crochets in each of the back loops of the double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end and we will continue. From this stitch that's marked all around to the last one, you should have a total of 36 stitches. We're going to remove this stitch marker right here, and we're going to insert the hook right into that stitch. We're going to make a slip stitch right there. You need 2 of these because we are going to join them. Chain 1, and I'm going to leave a good amount of yarn. I don't know, maybe just long enough to where you can stitch around, and then just snip it. You need your scissors. I got these off of Temu as well. They're very sharp. Love them. I'm going to join them together, and then we're going to fill it. Take your tapestry needle so we can just kind of hide this loose piece of yarn. So right here, I am going to, okay, this is where we joined it. I think I'm going to insert it right here. Okay, I'm going to pull, and then I will probably, let me see, pull a little bit. I can maybe insert it right here in between the top of this stitch right there. And there we go. On the inside, just take your needle and just kind of go through the back loops just to secure this loose strand of yarn. You're just securing it so it won't come loose and then everything unravels. I kind of just go in opposite directions, you know, try my work again. That's all I'm doing, just trying to secure my work. Right there. And perhaps, maybe, do it again. So that way we know that everything is secure. And then make another knot. Pull. And then just take your scissors and just give it a little snip. And that's it, guys. We need to also secure these loose ends through these little back loops. And then, so I already secured the loose strands of yarn, and I brought the 2 circles together. Just going to be stitching through these inside loops to close the ring, or to close these 2 together. I'm going to go into those 2 loops that are on the inside of the stitch, and I'm just going to pull. So that's 1 stitch right there. You can see the little inside loops right here. Okay, you're going to just stitch it. And you're going to pull. So you're just joining the stitches together and just join it with the other side. And join. I want you to crochet or to stitch, maybe leave a nice little opening here because we're going to have to stuff it. So I'll meet you, let's say about right here, or maybe you can maybe halfway. It doesn't matter. So we're going to start stuffing this little wreath. Okay guys, so I have already joined the 2 circle panels onto the 26th stitch, so I have 10 more stitches to go, but I left this little opening so that we can stuff the circle on the inside. You can use polyfill or use the same color of yarn to fill. I prefer using the same color of yarn, so I'm just going to fill it with some of the yarn. So let's go ahead and finish that, and then I'm going to show you, we're going to finish closing this up, and then I'm going to show you how I also secure this part. I kind of secured a little bit here, and then I'll show you how I embroidered with the ribbon and make a little chain for a hook, and then you can just add or embellish whatever you want. Here I'm going to close it up. I'm going to continue with my stitches, the inside loops of the stitches, joining these 2 panels together so we can close this up. Again, if you choose to use polyfill, go right ahead. Do whatever works for you. Here we go. Just continue closing up your rings together. Just like that. Just like that. You can remove this already. And it seems to be close to me. So anywhere, and bring it out maybe right here into the center. And pull. Not too tight. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the middle of these stitches and bring it out, needle through the back, and I'm going to pull a little bit. Maybe you can stick it back in through here and bring it out another way, maybe on the other side. Give it a little pull, push it back in, but bring it out through the back on another side. Just like that. And just use your little needle just to pull out some of the loops, just to, you know, for it to be kind of like the same in thickness. Okay, so let me show you how I embroidered the red yarn around. I'm going to take my tapestry needle and I'm going to bring that red yarn through, and I'm going to leave enough to make a little bow, because the little bow will be here on the top. So under this one here, and just continue doing that all around. Just like that. Going over and under the little loops. Just like that. And probably bring the other one out right here. Snip. Just right here. Make a little bow. You can use ribbon if you want. You don't even have to use yarn. You can use ribbon. Something like that. And then we're going to just get, depending on how long you want your little string. There we go, guys. It's a wreath. I like this color. Right there. And bring this in. Like so. chain up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Do 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That's good enough. And I'm going to go ahead and just snip about right there. You're just going to connect it. You're going to connect it to your wreath. Go ahead and secure this. Maybe bring it out the front of where you connected your chain, like right there, like so. Somewhere around here. Just go back out the other way, pull it out. Maybe pull it in. See if I can do that with the needle, with the crochet hook. Bring it. There we go. Make a knot. Maybe triple, just to secure it. And then I will do is take my needle, maybe go in through some of these loops back here, grab these 2 strands of yarn like so, and then just slightly bring it out through that right there. Snip. The same thing with this one here. We're going to secure it like so. Weave it through these back loops, maybe out another way, and there we go. Snip, cut. There you go, guys. It's a little wreath, and there we go. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do make this little wreath, please share a picture in the comment section. I think that's where you can share the pictures. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you liked the project, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed, so that you can also see other projects that I will be sharing. Hopefully, God willing, that's my plan. God bless. Bye-bye.